Hey everyone, I thought I would come on here and talk about why I haven't been doing anything on my channel and why I haven't been around anyone. I I thought about not doing this, but I decided I would. I Backstory about me. Um, I um I was born with a cleft palate, which means all of this isn't developed like most people. I um, I even have a deformed cranial in my ear, um, and because of that, I get a lot of head infection. I know it's the middle of the summer, but yeah, I thanks to that cranial and stuff, it's part of the reason that I'm on disability. That's why they let me have disability because of this crap. There is a reason for me talking about it. From the time I was 7 years old till I was almost 13, I had like 14 different surgeries on my ear, having tubes put in, having reconstruction of my ears, both of them. But this one particularly is always gave me more trouble. And for the last almost 3 weeks, I've had an ear infection. And when I have pain in my ear, I'm a bitch. I'm going to admit it. I went to the doctor after a week of being in pain because I didn't want to go to the doctor. I don't. I hate doctors. I absolutely do. I refuse to go to them except for my yearly physical and everything so that they can check on me to make sure everything's going okay. Um, but if I'm in pain, I won't call the doctor till I feel like I'm dying. If I had went earlier, this may not have happened, but now it's almost 3 weeks, and I have antibiotics, eardrops, and CPAC that they're giving me, and it's not doing anything. And yesterday I went to the doctor, to an actual nose, ear, throat doctor, and he said I had a fungal infection in my ear and I have swelling. Don't worry about me. I'm going back in a week and he's going to see about the swelling in my ear. And I'm feeling a little better. I've been sleeping a lot. I suppose it's because the ear infection is trying to heal itself. The best way to feel better, the best way to heal is sleep when you have bad stuff happening. And but yeah, I have a I'm having a hard time with that. Um, Yesterday they put some powder in my ear to get the fungal out of my ear, and the doctor said to quit taking the ear drops because it's only making it worse. Um, I've not really been doing anything except I've been doing a little reading. Um, but listening to audiobooks and doing some of my witchcraft books, reading them, actually reading them. And when I say mine, they are physical copies that I have. Hello, Erica. Um, And I've been watching a lot of movies that are my comfort movies, just to make myself feel better because I I could be watching a lot of movies, and I've been saying I want to, but when I'm in pain, I want to watch the things that bring me comfort and everything. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just being comfortable. Yeah, uh, green. I don't know if you can tell. This is dark green, hunter green. Is a really good color on me. Dark colors are really great on me because I only like certain ones. But everybody tells me that dark oranges, dark greens, navy blues, black, red, especially blood red, are really great colors on me. I've been in a green mood. I've been diving with greens right now and everything. I'm also I went to my psychologist and I talked to her about doing shadow work, and she all encouraging. And I've been trying to get in touch with my darker half of myself, and I think that's a good color on me too. Trying to figure out who I am and everything. And how have you been doing, Erica? She's okay. Um, I'm having trouble. I guess you didn't see when I first came in. I for the last 3 weeks I've had an ear infection, and even though I've been to the doctor, and oh God, he's been given. I've had medicine for the last 2 fucking weeks, and it's not doing anything. And yesterday I went to an actual nose, ear, and throat doctor, and he said I had a fungal infection and swelling in my ear. And he blew some medicine, that's powdered medicine, into my ear, and it started feeling better, but I still don't feel all that great. But grandma is she's having trouble with being cold and hot and everything because of the room she's in. It used to be my room, and she's sleeping on my bed. It's a twin bed. She calls it a single bed. Um, but her bedroom is downstairs, and it's not feasible for her to go down there. And I'm thinking about today, later today, going into her room and putting the air conditioner in there. See if I can. Um, but the doctor that I went and seen, I didn't go to my doctor. He was out. So they sent me to another. The doctors, they've been great. They just didn't know what I needed. Um, it's not really their fault. I mean, they did give me antibiotics, and that's the first step. And he told me in a week's time, next week, call back if you ain't better. And I wasn't. And so he did what he could. He's a family physician. He didn't really specialize in ear things. And the doctor yesterday is an ear, nose, and throat doctor, and he was like, there's two problems I'm seeing. One is you have a fungal infection, and we need to clear that up before we deal with the swelling in my ear. Um, which makes sense. Yeah. But they could tell I wasn't feeling good. Yesterday, they kept trying to suck out stuff out of my ear, and I was crying. And it was bad. And I don't cry. Pain doesn't get me down, but it does when it's my ears. I hate it. I've never been able to deal with ear pain. I never will. And it's at the beginning when I first came on here, I talked about this. I've dealt with ear problems since I was a baby. Yeah, same for me. I've dealt with that too. I don't have teeth, and I had a whole bottom row of teeth that were infected, and I had to have them pulled. But I had abscesses in my mouth because of it, and it was horrible for me, and it was so bad I didn't sleep at all for a week till the emergency room finally gave me antibiotics, and that was when it started feeling better. But mouth and ears are my big two problems. I do not do well. I'm a bear. I'm a bitch. I'm a grouch when I'm in pain, and it's from that. Uh, it's part of the reason I'm not been around. I could come around and everything, but I wouldn't be as nice as I usually am if I went around people when I don't feel good with my ears. But well, yeah, I do a lot of research and everything, and even if I didn't, it makes a lot of sense. But there's a reason why they don't like to give you antibiotics. See, if you get so many antibiotics in your body, it's a fact. It will not work. It will start. Not only will it stop being effective and working for you and not helping you fight off infections in your body, it can potentially turn into a thing where it is something that can poison you. People don't realize that because people don't look into it, but you can very well get an allergic reaction to it if you take enough antibiotics over time, especially if you're the kind of person like me that can only take certain medications and they have to give you the same ones over and over again because you are allergic to a certain type of antibiotic. And a lot of people like me with that. They can only take certain things. I'm allergic to sulfur, which means there's a lot of antibiotics I can't take. And so you get why they don't want to do it, right? I mean, most of the time they ask me if I've took antibiotics in the last so often, and I'm like, no. It's only come out in the last few years that antibiotics can do that. It was all over the news in 2018. Um, that antibiotics can do. They don't like giving it to them for multiple reasons. And when they started doing that, that's when I started looking into why can't this, why do they not like giving out antibiotics? And that's how I found that out. Um, See, that's exactly why they're like they don't want to give you antibiotics because you can get resistant to it. Um, your body builds up immune systems where you can't the antibiotic won't fight the infection, and that's horrible. I'm sorry that happened. I can't see the whole thing. I'm gonna have to wait. Oh, 71 things. It's good that you got better, Erica. I'm glad that you didn't have permanent damage or you didn't die and everything. But it's just hard. I mean, but I don't know. I mean, we say we're sorry that something happens to people and everything, and I am and everything, but what don't kill us makes us stronger and everything. So maybe I should look at it that way. It only made you more resilient and better to deal with what happens to you. It's horrible that they do that stuff and everything. I mean, you know what the worst part of I don't know why I feel this way. They're better now. The doctors I have now, they will ask me my opinion and everything, but they don't take it into consideration completely. But for a long time, the doctors wanted me to tell them what the fuck I thought was wrong, and that's what they diagnosed me with, and it pissed me off to no avail. Yes, I'm smart. Yes, I do my research. but they went to damn school to be doctors. They shouldn't be asking me, someone that didn't go to school for this, why I am this way. But the doctor I go to now is basically a clinic that works with nonprofit organization. They do take my insurance and everything, but with doctors that work for nonprofit organizations that help the community back, they're more likely to actually get to the bottom of what's wrong with you than a family practice. So for anyone that's having trouble with doctors, stop going to doctors like that. You save money if you don't have insurance. They're more likely to listen to you, even if you do. And the big organizations that are family doctors, they're more about the money. And if you don't have it, you ain't gonna get the coverage that you want. Uh, Yeah, my mom had the same problem when she was pregnant with me. She was having trouble. Okay, she had platelets, which I'm gonna explain what that means. Most people, they have a healthy amount of white blood cells. My mom didn't. And it came through when she got pregnant with me. Her red blood cell platelets, they were attacking her body and making her weak. And come to find out, she couldn't take aspirins, Excedrins, any of that thing, no blood thinners, because it could literally kill her. And the doctors didn't want to listen to it. And finally, she went in the hospital because she was, and they had to give her 5 pints of blood. And that's when she got treated. So, um, like you, my mom had trouble with doctors when she got pregnant too. She was anemic. And she went a little mad. I mean, granted, that can happen when you have that problem with having not being heard by a doctor and having the blood disorders. They told her, "Oh, it's just because your daughter came out of you so fast." And then another doctor's like, "I don't think so." And they started running tests and they figured out that it was more than that. Yeah, it is. It and I don't know anybody that goes through it now, but I don't think it's changed. This was 1983, and then 18 years ago, you're saying they did this to you. But I don't think that the healthcare system has changed in all the years that. Yeah, yeah, you telling me. And part of the reason I think that a healthcare system for women is ridiculous is because of all the things they keep trying to squash and everything. And people don't realize, especially fucking women, that vote for people that say they're going to cut the coverage for women's health care. If you have cut funding for women's health care, it don't just apply to you not being able to have abortions or birth control. It goes more into it than that. And people don't do their damn research. I'm one of those people that thinks that the only person that should be able to decide what they should do is the female and the doctor that they're seeing. And but too many people don't agree with that. And if they went and looked into the research and why it's important to have female things, they might be more inclined to actually support people that say that it shouldn't be out of people's pockets. Oh yeah, it is. I mean, I had problems most of my life with period and everything because I had endometriosis, and they told me that I had to be on birth control and everything, and I looked into it because not to mention they told me eh, probably because I'm already have a lot of anxiety and depression before it, they had to legally tell me that this could make your depression even worse. They were uh, they could not tell me. In state of South Carolina, it's law that you have to tell your patient that this can give you depression, and some states don't do that. But yeah, birth control can really knock you out of whack, even if you are not depressed. It really alters the state of your brain and everything, and makes it much worse. And yeah, um, like I said, I suffer from depression, but I never thought about doing anything about it. But when I was on birth control, I every time I got put on birth control, I tried to do it. That's how bad it got. I do think that it should be something that is talked about more than it is. Um, that if you take birth control, there's a good possibility that you will be depressed to the point of wanting to end everything. And but doctors are like, we don't want to talk about this. Hello. There's a lot of medicines that can do it, but hormones are really bad about making you more depressed. Whether it's steroids, birth control, I don't know anything else that has hormones in them, but oh, I encourage, and not just you, Erica, anyone that watches this and sees me talking about this, I encourage people to not just let the doctor say, let's do this and this and this. I encourage everyone to ask what the side effects are, what this medicine is, everything that you can find out. When the doctor tells you they're going to put you on something, you ask all your questions. You do the research on the stuff before you agree to letting them give it to you because of the fact that all the side effects that could come across with it. I mean, I remember the other day I was on live stream and it was on Echo Zero's channel, and he was talking about all the side effects to the medicines that his doctors put him on. And he didn't ask any questions. People ask questions when you go to the doctor about what the things are that they're giving you, because they're not going to tell you otherwise. And I know it's scary and everything, but nip the bud, ask. Don't take things that you haven't took before, or if you're taking something and you're having different reactions, ask questions about it. Not just the questions like, what could it cause if it has a reaction to you if you're allergic to it? All the questions. Yeah, that's about right. Medicines take 3 months to get into your bloodstream. The only exception to that rule is over the counter medications and antibiotics, pretty much, and nerve pills. And actually, even medicines that it don't take that long to get into your bloodstream and start working. You might have relayed reactions to it. It might take longer than what is expected it to take to start having weird side effects of it. So be aware of that too. Um, but yeah, usually it takes about 3 months for it to really start working on you. Unless it has a bad reaction, and then it'll be like sometimes. Um, and it takes 3 days to get into your system where it starts working at all, no matter what it is, except for over the counter medicines. Except for vitamins. That takes at least a week for it to start affecting you in the right way. That's another thing. For people that don't like vegetables, or you should be taking a multivitamin every day. Oh, Lord. I'm going on a tangent about all sorts of oh, Lord. Um, Most medicines are scary. I mean, people probably wouldn't take them if they knew what they could do to them. Of course, me, I do, and I still take them. I just look at it like this: Do I is the side effects, if they happen, worth what it could it prevent from happening or stop from happening? I mean, there's plenty of pills like that out there. I mean, but there's a lot of risk with medicines that get rid of pain, with getting rid of body fat. Um, and Erica, you're not that big. You don't need to lose weight. You don't look, I'm bigger than you are, I guarantee you. Will you get off me? Move. Yep, I'm bigger than you by 20 pounds. Yesterday, they weighed me and I was 183 pounds. Yes, what? And trust me, that's fat for me. Will you leave me alone? 5'6". You don't look fat to me. Oh, so I'm a foot taller, an inch taller than you, I mean. Okay. Everybody's like, how are you fat and you smoke? And I'm like, I eat. Most people that are smokers do not. Of course, my uncle, he didn't start gaining weight until he was in his 50s. And yeah, he was a smoker and everything, but it had nothing to do with that. I mean, they even had him not moving around because he had COPD, and he still didn't gain weight, and he was eating all the time until they gave him a hormone. um, what comes up must go down. When you get a certain age, you start putting on pounds for most people. My uncle is the only one that I know that is an exception to that rule. He's no longer with us, but it took him a long time to gain weight, and he was way too skinny. Um, I love food too. That's why I'm fat. About 40 pounds. And because I have fibromyalgia, people don't get this. People don't understand the fact that if you got fibromyalgia, you can't work like everybody else because it don't just affect you being in pain. It makes you dizzy and weak and tired all the time. And if you push yourself to do stuff when you have fibro, it'll knock you on your ass. We're both in the same boat. But speaking of birth control, that's why I got fat, and I never got the weight to come back off. I was on this shot that I took every 3 months, and it was called Depo Bear or something like that. They put me on it because of how bad my periods were, and some people they don't have a period at all. Some people they only have 3 days a week. It didn't do a damn thing for me. I was still having my period every for 7 days a week or for 14 days a week. Uh, my endometriosis was that bad on a shot that makes most people not have their period at all. But I did get the damn gain weight, and I never got it back off completely. I never got back down to being little again. Um, and I'm convinced, I really am, it made everything in my body so much worse. Not just gaining weight. That's when I started having worse periods, which was one of the side effects on rare people. And when every single medicine that doctors say this could happen, this could happen, this could happen to you, but it's rare. I'm one of the people that are the rare majority that gets them damn fucking side effects. Yeah, same reason Jack's fat. Well, he isn't lazy. He hyperactive, but he stuffed his face. He's garbage disposal. Right now, he's being a billy goat. I I have a package in my bedroom, and it had cheese cubes in it, and he's eating it. It's tearing it apart. Yeah. Now we all love cheese chews. Not just me, not just Jack, Grandma. It's one of our foods we like to eat. Grandma calls Jack her little rat because of how much she loves cheese. And we also like this. Not Jack. Me and Grandma. Why do you say poor grumpy dog? He gets cheese. It's a joke. He don't care that she calls him that. He wagged his tail at her when she calls him her little rat. They're really good. Um, they're very expensive too. These were on sale, and they're only 7.2 ounces, but I paid over $5 for that little bag. My doctor doesn't seem to have a problem with me being over the weight I'm supposed to be. He said, I might tell you to lose weight if your tests come back that you had a lot of problems and everything, but I've only got IBS and I know what I'm not supposed to have. And granted, I just said I eat one of the things that I am not supposed to eat, but I don't do it like all the time because of the fact that I have a lot of digestive problems and I'm not supposed to have anything that's dairy um, or gluten. I don't know if they're fake or not. I mean, there are diets out there. People don't talk about this. And what works for one person will not work for somebody else. Even if you are in the same family gene, even if you are in the same age bracket and everything, diets is not a one cure all for everyone. And what can work for one person may not work for somebody else. And that's why there's so many out there. I can tell you that it don't matter who you are, if you eat a lot of stuff that's got flour in it, that's like pizza, cookies, cakes, um, if you eat a lot of stuff that has got sugar in it, them things are, and a lot of starches. Them, no matter who you are more likely to make you gain weight and everything. I have to eat starchy foods though. And that's another reason I'm bigger than I should be because there's a reason for it. I could eat healthier, which it's not really healthier for me. Um, but certain foods that are good for you that would probably take down my weight gain, I can't eat because it reacts with my IBS and makes me worser. So I have to eat a lot of starchy foods, but them are more likely to make you. I'm gonna tell you something my doctor said. And he said this benefits anyone, especially people my age, women and men. If you get out and walk 2 to 3 times a week, and all you have to do is walk for like 15 minutes a day, it will benefit you from feeling fatigued, from feeling tired, from, and it will help you to shed the pounds and everything. And also a good thing to do that can help you to lose weight. And trust me, I don't like this, but I'll in a minute I'll tell you how I get over doing it because it helps me. And there's other things that I can take that'll help me too, but eat and drinking water. I don't like water. I can't drink water either. If it's not got flavoring in it, and sometimes even if it does, it bothers me because I it don't help me. But anything that helps you to go to the bathroom more. Me, what really helps me to run to the bathroom and lose weight is drinking tea. Um, well, I'm gonna tell you something else. And doctors don't tell you this. Um, you shouldn't drink just water. Our bodies need more than that to drink. And everybody's on this kick about water, and it will not help you if all you're drinking is water. If there's juices you like, or if you're in the mood to it, you can make your own juices from fresh fruits and everything. If you can afford to get juices that you like and everything, but if you're not drinking anything but water, I encourage you to drink other things that you like drinking. It don't necessarily have to be soda, but drinking water all the time can dehydrate you. It sounds stupid, but it's been proven that we can't just drink water. I know that you drink coffee sometimes and everything. See, everybody thinks that if you go to the bathroom all the time that you will lose weight, and that's not exactly true. It just if you're flushing out your body all the time with water, you're not getting replenished, and you get dehydrated, and that will make you bloat up. So that's another reason you don't want to just drink water. But yeah, you should incorporate other drinks into your diet, and maybe not every day or anything, but maybe a few times a week. Have something besides water. But yeah, my doctor talked to me about making sure to drink more than just water because it can dehydrate you as much as people want to say that water is good for you and keeps you hydrated. It don't. No. It, you need something besides water, and if it's Red Bull, then uh, Red Bull it is. Does it give you wings? That's a good idea. Apple juice is actually one of the few things that is. It and orange juice are good for giving you natural energy and waking you up. That's why a lot of people say to drink it at breakfast time. And so yeah. Well, there is a reason for that. Okay. You said you don't drink sodas. Okay. Sodas, coffee, energy drinks. They are. People think that they are something that gives you energy, and technically they do, and everything. But it's if you want real energy, if you want to feel energized and everything and not sluggish, the best way to do it is to find things that are naturally energizing. Like I said, orange juice, apple juice. Some people say grape juice will help and grapefruit juice. Um, but all these things that I just said, they don't give you energy like coffee or Red Bull or Coke instantly. You have to drink it over time, but once you start drinking it, and you will see an effect, and it'll give you a lot more energy um, to do the things that you need to over time. Kind of like what I was talking about, vitamins giving you energy over time. Yeah, they are. They're another a way to give you energy. The protein in them breaks down and gives you energy through the day. And almonds, salmon, blueberries, um, sesame seed, sunflower, pumpkin. Peanuts gives you a certain amount, but not as much as other. Hazelnut are all good sources of energy. But all nuts and seeds are good for it. Yeah, well, a good way to get it into your diet, I don't know if you would want to do this, buy blueberries and make a drink out of them. I have no idea if that's beneficial to energy. I suppose it is after the initial shock of being worn down. Hello, Jim, from Now It's Dark. Nice to see you. Yeah. And that's another thing. The more energy you have, the better natural energy. I mean, the better it is to get you up and moving and losing weight as well. Um, um, but yeah, yeah, I've been up for 5 hours. I woke up to a cat screeching outside my window. Grandma says the thing's in heat and it's making its mating call. I told her it sounded like a bobcat or a cougar. Oh, or don't ask your husband that. He will probably be like, "You aren't fat." That's usually the general response from the person you're married to. Yeah, that's what Grandma thinks. It scared Jack and he went running. A surprise, my grandma let me go out at 1 a.m. in the morning. But she let me. We have lots of cats in the neighborhood. I'm sure that the damn thing's gonna get lucky multiple times. Luckier than me, but I don't care about getting lucky at this point. Cats are not afraid of putting their business out there. Most animals are not. Humans are the only ones that don't know how to express what they want and need. She's a buddy. Yeah, she's a buddy. What? She's a buddy? I didn't say all humans. I said some. Most people don't know how to express what they want or need. I dare even say hookers because they may be able to put that part of their self out there, but they may not be able to put other things. I doubt that they are saying they'll do it for $5. Not nowadays. Maybe in the old days. What the hell you gonna get with $5 in this damn economy? Except a loaf of bread or something. Why do you say that? Oh, that's why you say that. Yeah, they do. I mean, I'm telling you right now, if you want a chill cat, you want a cat that behaves, you get a black one. They're the chill ones. You may not get as much affection from them as some of the other kinds, but they They're more contented than any of the rest of the cats. Yeah, they're the rowdiest of all cats. That's crazy. I'm starting to go back to New Day, but I'm only going 1 day a week. Are you sure you don't have a dog in a cat body? I haven't started back. I'm not going to start back until Friday. The bedroom that my grandma is staying in, it has like a toilet and a sink, and every day Jack will go in there. Even though she's got this little makeshift, she cut open a bleach container and made a bowl out of it for him to drink out of. But every day he'll go to the bathroom and try to get into the toilet, but he can't because she's got a booster seat on it. And trying to drink out of it, and she laughs at him. Um, yeah, well, I don't know. I mean, I talk to the staff and everything, but I can't relate to the people that go there. One of the people, all they want to talk about is horror movies with me, and I'm getting tired of that. I mean, here's another reason I haven't been on my channel. Everybody I know is all into talking about horror movies, and I just feel like coming on and talking about the things that I've been interested in lately would bore people. I mean, I haven't been in the mood to watch horror movies. I really haven't. And and then everybody else, all they want to talk about is either food or God. And I can get along with anyone, but I don't like God being shoved down my throat. I get very angry about it. Yeah, but I'm afraid people won't watch it if I talk about like the movie Big. Um, it's a Tom Hanks movie, if you didn't know. Or I talked about Indian Summer. Um, or I talked about the Power Rangers. Of course, I talked about the Power Rangers the other day, and everybody was all on a kick about talking about that TV show and everything. And people actually responded really well to it. So maybe I should talk about my interests besides horror movies because It's a really good movie if you like coming of age stories. Okay, here's how it goes. There's this guy that has a summer camp, and it's Camp Conaqua, and it's in Ontario, Canada. And he had people that came to it, and they were teenagers, and eh, he decides that he wants to bring all these people back from the golden age of when it was open, and they're grown-ups now, but they were kids, teenagers, and preteens um, when they were at Camp Quinata, and they're having flashbacks of what happened when they were kids when they get there, and it goes back and forth from them being adults to kids, and it's a really a great story and everything. It's on Amazon. Um, for free. If it sounds like something that you would be interested in watching, um, I really like it. The woman that is in Big, that Tom Hanks's character falls in love with, is one of the people that's in that movie. She was also in the movie Miracle on 34th Street, the 1994 one. She played the mother to the girl that didn't believe in Santa Claus. Um, I can't remember Elizabeth's last name, but yeah, that's her first name, Elizabeth. Um, and Diane Lane's in it, and Bill Pullman, and Kimberly Williams Paisley is in it too. And the rest of them, I can't remember what their names are, but that's some of the actors that's in Indian Summer. Um, but yeah, but if people don't know about that movie, but think maybe I will do a review on the movie and everything. I did do a little synopsis of it right now, but I would be watching that if, if I had got notified. But I'm not getting notifications when you upload stuff, Erica. I gotta quit thinking about looking at things that people upload just from things. I should go on the people's website on YouTube. Because the only person I'm getting notified when they put up a video right now is Echo. Yeah, they do that. Yeah, I've seen that. I don't know where he's at right now and everything. If I do a live stream in the middle of the evening or at nighttime, he will come, but he's probably asleep right now. I mean, it is 3 a.m. Okay. Um, I'm thinking about doing stuff talking about books and now I know that there's a few people that are in the witchcraft community keep telling me we'd love to see what you read on your channel and not just the witchcraft books, my other books and everything and giving a perspective of and so I should be doing that, but yeah, they're 3 hours from us. All the ones on the West Coast, Eric and I mean Echo included. I should get down my tarot decks and show them. I could do kind of stuff that's similar to what Jim used to do with his. It would probably take me 2 years to show off all my damn decks if I did that. That would be content for a damn long while. Because I've got over 100 decks of oracles and tarot cards. Okay, have a good morning, Jim. Thanks for coming. Um, now, I thought about maybe showing off some of my other stuff that I have too, and talking about it. I mean, all my divination stuff. It took me a long damn time, but I I hate thinking about doing stuff that's to do with witchcraft and everything, but I keep worrying. I mean, how much is too much to talk about when it comes to your religion? And I want people to be able to learn things and to know what witchcraft is instead of what people think it is, and educate and talk about the different things that you can do. And even if you are someone that don't have as much as other people, and everyone I know that's out there, pretty much, there's a couple that talk about stuff like this that talk about the saving money part of it. Some don't talk about how they get their stuff or anything like that. They don't advertise witchy stuff on their channel. Just talk about content with witchcraft. Um, but most people don't talk about what you can do. That if you're disabled or if you don't have a lot of money and everything. I only know one other person, and they don't really talk about the aspect of doing spells and things. Yeah, back when I used to uh, I deleted all of that stuff, but I did show some of my tarot decks, and I got a lot of traction from doing that. People really liked it, so I think I get a lot of views showing off my tarot decks. Yeah, people that I talk to, they're like, Nanette, you have all this knowledge in your head. It's you should be talking about it. You are so smart, and I even was told that yesterday. I was talking bad about myself to my friend, and they were like, all the stuff in your head, you are way smarter than you give your credit self for. You are intelligent. You have so much acknowledgement in that brain of yours. You know so much. And if you didn't have the disability you did, and you could apply yourself, there's nothing I don't think that you couldn't accomplish with that brain of yours. Which it made me happy and everything, but yeah, um, I definitely think I will start doing stuff like talking about this stuff and educating people. Oh, stuff about spells, things that have worked for me. Some of them. I'm not doing all mine. I'm not giving my damn secrets out because me being me, I do have books on witchcraft that are spells, but I tend to not use them. I don't go that way. I don't. I I learn as much as I possibly can, and then I take what I think applies for me, and I use it that way. Um, I don't necessarily go by the formula of what others tell me to do. It's a big reason why I don't do traditional. What is it? Traditional. I don't gravitate towards traditional spirituality. I never was one of those people that wanted to be someone that did what everybody else did. I always went against the grain, and everybody talks about, and this is another reason I don't like talking about my witchcraft. I don't actually apply what I've learned from books and from other people. I do what feels right to me. And witchcraft is all about finding out your balance and doing what works for you. And it's kind of like a secret in a way. You what's right to tell and what's not. Yeah, exactly. And nobody talks about that. Um, I thought about a while ago going and buying herbs from like Walmart on the dollar rack, and herbs from Dollar Tree and Dollar General that are cheaper and everything, and talking about how they work. And everybody talks about you need herbs from a witchcraft shop, or you need fresh herbs from your garden, and it's not true. It's a little harder to do magic with herbs that are dried and everything, but you have to do it any damn way because you have to dry them out yourself. Um, and Some of my strongest spells I've ever done, I did them with herbs from the damn store. I didn't realize that. That might be the first thing I start talking about. Um, I'll have to do it next month because I need to be able to order the stuff and show simple spells you can do with that. Because that's how I want to do it. I don't want to just be on the damn camera talking about witchcraft and everything. I want to actually get in there and actually show um, what you can do and everything. And another thing that nobody talks about is a simple incantation. All you got to do is put your intentions into the food you're eating and cooking and everything, and manifest what you want. You just need to know what the stuff that you're putting into the stuff and it's good for. Oh, I know. I have them. I've got a few candles. They're pillar candles. Well, they're called 7 Day Advantage, and they usually are for people that are Catholics and everything. But a lot of witchcraft people use them in their spells too. And Catholicism comes, a lot of it comes from witchcraft and them incorporating it into Catholicism, which is Catholic religion. But there used to be, but a lot of them got shut down and everything. And a lot of people know about tea leaves and drinking tea and everything, but there's a lot of witches that do magic with coffee. I mean, that's an aspect to it, and maybe I could that be my first video because I've got coffee. Oh, that's a really good idea. Well, I don't do that. I I put my intention into my candles. I hold them, and then I melt them down. I use them for different things, and then I have this thing that I put the wax in, and then I remake them, and then I do what you did. Um, it's a lot more work than what you do, but yeah, I you're giving me a lot of great ideas to do and everything. They're a lot of fun to make. I've made some witches balls, but I made them as Christmas ornaments. Um, and I get a lot of stuff from Michaels, and I wanted to make some decorations for my tree. And grandma was okay with that, and so I made witches balls. She didn't know what I was making, what they were, and everything. But yeah, I made. Yeah, I do too. I'm very crafty. I love making crafts, and I tend to do a lot of that when I'm in the mood for it. I've always loved crafts, and I try to put my witchy stuff into it. A lot of people on Etsy do that, where they charge way too fucking much. You can get a whole damn bag of tea light candles at the dollar store for $1. And granted, or you can go on Amazon and get real beeswax, and it'd be 100 tea light candles, and they're like $5 for 100 of them. But they charge you $5 for one damn for a 6-pack. And here's another thing. It's easy to make things for. I come from a time in witchcraft when the books that I was reading, and they were Wiccan books, but they helped me a lot. That said that you should be making your own stuff. You shouldn't be buying it from other witchcraft people. And I do think that it's all right to buy stuff from other witchcraft people and everything. I just have a hard time with it because they charge so freaking much money, and it's not worth that. Not always. That's another thing. There's places that I know that, and everybody's all about ethically sourced. I know places that you can find crystals ethically sourced that are witchcraft shops that don't charge you an arm and a leg on the internet. And I don't think people know about them places. And I think I should talk about that. Talk about the things I know. Talk about the places I go and get stuff, and different things like that, and show off the things I get from them. To show how good they are, and how and yeah, sometimes you may get things that are not ethically sourced. But when you don't have money to spend, I want to talk about that too. When you don't have money to spend, and people, they're on about, don't buy from this, and this because it's not ethically sourced. Sometimes you can't do that because you are getting a disability check and you live paycheck to paycheck. Sometimes you don't even have money at the end of the month if you're like me. Oh, I've already done that stuff. I just haven't put. But yeah, I just think I might make some people mad talking about all this stuff. I mean, I get told, oh, because I buy things from Shein and Temu, but I can't afford to go to other places and buy, and I'm not losing fucking sleep over the fact that I don't. Um, I look at it like this: if Temu and Shein wasn't around, there's a lot of damn people in China that wouldn't have jobs and they wouldn't have food in their mouth. And people like me wouldn't be able to get stuff. I know that. It's from China. Most of the stuff comes from China. But I can't afford to be paying for American made because Americans want to charge you way too fucking much money for things that shouldn't cost that much. Yeah. Okay. Great example. Michael Jordan shoes. They're hundreds of fucking dollars, and it costs 10 cents to make the damn things. That's a great example of Americans think, oh, we deserve this amount of money. But if we were and say, give me, give me, give me, I know the economy is bad, but if we weren't making people pay us more money, the prices of all the things that we have would come down in price. And people get on there and say that the quality of the stuff that's on Temu and Shein is cheap. No, the fuck it's not. I have pants from there that are better quality than American made that cost like 50 fucking bucks. You just gotta know what you're doing. Don't wash your damn clothes every time you take them off. You wear them till they have stains on them or they smell bad. And then you wash them. You take care of your stuff. You put it in bags and boxes and put it away when it's not that time of year to wear the stuff. And they're a hell of a lot cheaper than buying them from Walmart or Amazon or big name brand companies. And you know, the places that you go to buy stuff, a lot of them, they charge you $40 and $50, and they are made in the same damn sweatshops that the things you're getting from Shein and Temu are made from. I buy from Amazon. Um, I buy a lot of stuff that it's cheaper for me than other things. I mean, I've looked all over the web for treats for Jack and medicine for me and Grandma that's over the counter and foods and stuff, and they're a lot cheaper if I buy them in bulk and get them from Amazon. And sometimes I'll buy like bed covers from them because they're a lot cheaper and things like that. Maybe movies and books. But I don't really buy clothes or things like that from Amazon or other things. I know that. That's why they're cheaper than other people. They get they're like Costco or Walmart. They get big shipments of stuff, or Sam's Club. They get big shipments of stuff, and they get it at a discount price, and that's why you get it so much cheaper than. Now, I've never had a problem with it, but there's a reason. Maybe I shouldn't be telling this because I will be outing myself telling people where I actually live at a little bit, but I'm going to anyway. Um, a lot of people don't watch my videos anyway. I might get maybe 8 people watching it when I do a 1 to 2 hours long live stream. So there's a chance that hardly people will see this, me saying this. But the distribution plant for Amazon, the first one they ever did, um, and is in my town. It's not very far from where I live at. I mean, It don't even take 20 minutes to get from my house to where that damn plant is. And that might be a big reason why I get so many things cheaper and everything, because the first plant they ever had for Amazon is in my town. But yeah, I and I don't buy things unless it says it's through Prime. I don't buy the stuff that's through secondhand marketing most of the time. When I have in the past, and half the time I never get the stuff, or it takes as long as you do to get it. So I only buy the stuff that's got Prime on it. Well, I'll send you a link to somewhere that I buy a lot of my witchcraft stuff from, and it's cheaper. I'm not going to talk about that shop right now, but they've got a lot of great stuff on there, and the bundles are really cheap. There's a couple places, but yeah, I'll send you the link to them places, and I don't need any right now. I have way too many. I probably got 6 bundles. I don't know why I bought so many damn, and each one has six in them. So do the math. It'll be a long time before I outrun mine, but I do need some things. I need candles and they're stuck on them, and it's not really for my witchcraft stuff. When my grandma was supposed to come home from the hospital and everything, people came into the house and they started throwing away our damn candles and all sorts of things. And candles is something that we keep all the time. So if the power goes out, we have candles. We've got flashlights. We have lanterns. They're plastic lanterns, but we still like to have our candles to burn as well. Grandma's not very happy about that. I really need to restock up on all the candles and everything to do it. Mugwort's great. It's great for lucid dreaming, and it's great for other things. That's another thing I want to do. Talk about the different uses, because a lot of people know things for certain things, and like Mugwort's good for lucid dreaming and everything, but a lot of people don't know that Mugwort is great for protection. Um, and that's why it's good for lucid dreaming, because it puts you in a protective dome when you're lucid dreaming, so that things can attack you and everything. And that's mostly what I use my witchcraft book for. To see what they tell me about how to what things are good or for uses. Smart. I also like to talk about, and I don't see people doing this. A lot of people will talk about herbs and what their uses are in witchcraft, but nobody ever talks about what you can use herbs for and other things. And I want to do that too. I mean, why just limit yourself to talking about the properties of what they can do in your magical life? They are used for mundane stuff too, and they should be addressed. Um, and because I'm someone that does talks about health on here, a lot of herbs are good for medicine. Do you know what mugwort is good for? Because I can tell you, but you have to actually ingest it for it to work this way. Um, It's good for stomach problems. If you have a hard time going to the bathroom doing number two, it really cleans you out, gets your body. It's like a decongestion. It just clears you out and makes it better for you and everything. It's really good for digestive health. And I, since you're not talking, I thought I'd just say that. You probably are typing, but you know how YouTube is. You don't. No, you don't. You've never been on a live. But YouTube is like when you're doing something and everything, you don't see what people are saying for a while, and on your end of the screen, and it's all right. But yeah, mugwort is really great for digestive cleaning out, and it helps you regulate your body and everything if you make it into a tea. But um, one bit of information, it doesn't really taste good, but most things that are good for you don't taste very good. I know that, but I didn't know if you realized that when people are typing in the um the chat, you don't see it right away. Yeah, you think I'm jolly? Oh Lord, Echo's not jolly, and no, yeah, he is. I disagree with that statement. Yeah, it's hard to. I mean, I use my phone, but I do because it's my channel and everything. I can see what people are writing in it, but there's a delay with it. If you're on a live stream and you're using a phone and it's not your live stream, it's harder to see. But when you're actually on your phone and it's your live stream, you can see everything that the people are saying up on it. But it's lax. I disagree with you. I don't know how many people agree with me on this, but I liked you. Um, yeah, you're a buddy. Why are you kicking me, buddy? Say hello to Erica. Say hello. I did, buddy. Hello, the buddy. I go to shake it and bake the buddy and go woo. Yeah. I know I'm a small channel and everything, but I'm I'm a little worried about. He's a tired buddy. He's a very clingy baby today. I was gone for a very long time, and yesterday because of my doctor's appointment, and he doesn't like it when I leave him. And usually the day after I leave him, he's all up in my business, following me around and everything. Yeah, he really does. He loves grandma too, but he's yeah. I definitely agree with that. When I had my hysterectomy, a big part of the reason that I was able to do it because I don't have kids. I probably never will. If I do, they'll be adopted because I can't physically have them. But I had him, and it helped me to. It was one of the biggest reasons that I could make the decision to actually do it. I mean, there was 100 million reasons why to do it, and only one not to. And it really didn't seem feasible. Yeah, they are. They never leave you. They never spite you for things that most humans are like, I don't like you anymore because of this, this, and this. They don't lie to you. They show you unconditional love. Yeah, he thanks. I hope so. I mean, they but what I was saying about the channel, I'm afraid the more people I get, the this whole interaction with talking to my the people on my channel and the closeness and everything, it will get so overwhelming for me. I mean, I see all these content creators that have so many more people than me, and it overwhelms me. I mean, even when I'm on their stream and just in the comment section, and I do tend to go looking at the thing if I'm in somebody's live stream and stuff. But I just it kind of scares me a little bit that people all the stuff that goes on with um I won't if I get more people, if I get subscribers and everything, and they come in and all this, I wouldn't be upset about it. I mean, I'm grateful for everyone that I get. It's just I'm afraid that it might be overwhelming for me if I had that happen. There is. My friend Elisa, she does tarot on her channel, and you can go into your settings and you can make it where there's a delay, and you can only type so much and everything. And if I get enough people, I might start doing that and everything. She's got it where it's 5 minutes on hers, and yeah. eh, but yeah, I know that with more people, I can make more friends and everything, and get more people watching me. It's just it's overwhelming, and sometimes it's I mean, even the people that's got lots of subscribers, some of them they don't talk about it on their channel, and I'm not gonna say names, but it is overwhelming when you get a lot of people, especially if you do the live streams and everything. And I know one dang thing: if I do have uh, uh, that get a bazillion subscribers, uh, I'm not going to be able to do what I used to do, like kicking people off my channel, and I'll have to have my mods doing it. And it's not that hard. You just go me. Now, a lot of people don't do this. They don't do it the way I do it. They use the app. But I go on to Google Chrome and I put in StreamYard. I mash on StreamYard, and the button and everything. It's a little plus sign, and it has three different things. Web and art, which is you go live, but it takes a while for it to upload after you went live. Or you can opt to not have it shown on your channel. Or you can go live like I am, and it's straight live, and once it ends, it'll go back to being on your channel. And then there's pre-recorded video you can upload through StreamYard too. You can do a video and you can upload it through StreamYard and have all these different things. And That sucks. I'm I'm actually getting more. I mean, and I don't understand it. I mean, I've been gone and I haven't really done anything in a while. But since I haven't been on here, I've got 10 new subscribers, which baffles me. I mean, I'm like, how the heck am I getting subscribers when I'm not putting any content out there? And I'm like, okay. I have 109 subscribers right now, and it's not a lot, but it amazes me. I mean, sometimes that'll happen. Oh, I forgot. Erica. I haven't watched it. I but I did at the beginning of the month go and I will watch it. It's just I've been wanting to watch my comfort movies here lately because of everything going on. I bought a digital copy of The Green Inferno. I will let you know what I think of it when I see it. Um, but yeah, you've told me before that I should watch it, and because I said I like because you said you like it more than you do Cannibal Holocaust, and so yeah, I like them kind of movies. I'm thinking about talking about how I like torture movies. People don't know that about me, and probably lose some subscribers for talking about that. But I do. I like them kind of movies. I enjoy them. I can't watch them all the time, but I do watch them. There is a documentary on AMC Plus. I think it's a Shutter original, but AMC Plus has all Shutter stuff on there. And it's hosted by Eli Roth. That Cabin in the Woods and something else are the only things I've ever seen that Eli Roth did. And I can't remember what the other thing that Eli Roth that I've seen. Well, um, there's this channel that I watch, and it's called Our Life in Horror. And Sam likes a lot of them kind of movies, and she's one of the other reasons I went and did it. And she was talking about that it wasn't as disturbing as people make it out to be. And her husband Brandon was said that he liked it, and he don't generally like disturbing movies. As a general rule. There's a few he likes, and that's one of them. But you know how it is. If there's any sign of any disturbing behavior in something, people that don't generally like that will go all out talking about how disturbing it is. I mean, um, it is what it is. But yeah, I'm thinking about doing a thing talking about the movies. Yeah, I heard that from Sam and everything. But I just the reason I say that I want to see that movie and everything is because you and her like it, and not to mention the fact that it's kind of like a Hannibal Holocaust. It's like a different version, a more tamer version of that, and I'd like to see it. Just to, there's some things in Hannibal Holocaust that I didn't particular like the whole thing with the animals and I'm sure I like it. I mean, there's not too much I don't like. Um, I was talking about a movie with my friend yesterday, and they thought I liked a certain kind of movie, and they were like, "I thought that you liked gore," and I'm like, "I do. I just don't like this movie." And I don't know if I want to talk about it because everybody in the horror community says it's a much loved movie. Everybody has to love it, and I don't. It's too damn fucking slow for me. And I like the remake Baker better. Yeah, that's why I think I might buy the Green Inferno because Sim said that that's not in yet. And it might be one that I like more because of that fact. I it just leaves an empty a, a hurt sting in my stomach because of the fact that it does that. I don't like cruelty to animals or children, and never have. I never will. The only exception to that rule is I'm adamant on this. I do not like the movie, but I'll go into why I don't in a minute. Um, I did not get upset about Corey hurting that little bastard in Halloween Ends. Um, I've said this before. I don't like Laurie Strode in the David Gordon Green trilogy. And I stand by that. I don't care what people think. She's trying to be Sarah Connor. She's no fucking Sarah Connor. Never will be. And maybe one of the reasons I don't like it is because I can't stand Jamie and the things she says. She wouldn't be where the fuck she is if it wasn't for fans. But she has a problem with fans. Uh, sorry, I'm a little heated on that. I might lose some people if they see this, me ranting on that. Don't get me wrong, I do watch Jamie's movies, and there's a few that I have, and I won't never get rid of them. She's a damn good actress, but um, I I've not liked any damn thing she's been in after Halloween H2O. I'm a little furry. Yeah, she's one of. There's another person I don't like that people seem to relish in, and she's not. She's a C time actress. And that's and that is Jennifer Love Hewitt. Sigourney Weaver, I never heard her take. I might not like her either if she started being like that, but I like her in a lot of things she was in. I mean, the only reason I like Alien and Aliens is because of her and everything. And I like Galaxy Quest. And there's a movie that I absolutely love, and it's my favorite movie with her in it. Nobody ever talks about it, but I'll never stop loving this movie, even if I find out she's a weird ass bitch. And that's Copycat. Another person that I could potentially see as being a rude person, I don't know. I've heard that she's really sweet and she's adoring to her fans and everything. But Demi Moore, um, from what I've seen of her, she seems like she's more nicer than them. But I I like her too. Now, I don't care how bad she is. I mean, her characters in her movies, she plays a rude person. So I still like her though. Maybe she was just having a bad day. Um, who knows? Maybe the same goes for Jamie. But every time she gets on camera, she makes a point to talk about things and be rude. Yeah, I like some of his stuff. It There's one person that would break my heart if well, there's three people that would break my heart if I ever found out that they were snobby, but I know that one of them's not. She's sweet, down to earth, and she's great, and everybody loves her and her characters and everything. And I don't see her being that way. But the two others, I don't know how well they are as far as being actors go. Um, and I'm talking about Anna Paquin being sweet, down to earth. I love her, and I, I would I would love to meet her. She just, it depends on what it is. If I like Nicholas, yeah, she grew up in the business, and and everybody said that they loved her playing Rogue and everything, and she did a lot of Comic Cons for that. I would have loved to went and see her. She even came to South Carolina's Comic Con one time, and I would have loved to have been able to go to that, but I was going to go to it, and then someone told me how much it cost, and I'm like, what? $200? And then I love her, Suki. Um, uh, when I have the biggest crush on her, Suki. I mean, I was telling my friend yesterday that she she plays roles so well. She does such a great job with them, but she every time she is in a movie, she's different in each movie she does, and I have this thing about baby doll girls, is what I call it. They dress like they look like a baby doll, and when she's Sookie, she some of the outfits she wears, she looks like that, and I love that. Another one that I would hate to find out is an ass is my biggest crush, and he always will be Alexander Skarsgård. I don't know if I'd ever want to meet him because I'd be worried that he would do something that would hurt me and everything, and it would break my heart. I don't think that he is like that though. I mean, he just seems so chill and funny and outgoing and comfortable in his own skin. And I don't think that he would be rude or anything like that. I don't know if I'd ever want to meet him because I'm afraid of what he might say to me. And the third one is Josh Hartnett. I mean, but I've seen him. He goofs off. He likes to joke around with people when he goes to like them signings and everything. And I just don't see him being the kind of guy that would be an asshole. He likes to have fun. He might have changed since he left the business and came back, but I don't think he has. So, what do you like her in? What do you like Suki? Anna Paquin. Um, I grew up with her. I mean, she's about my age, and I didn't. Yeah, that is a great one. I like her in that, but my favorite character has to be Suki. I mean, a close second, and for a long time, this was my favorite character of hers, and one of my favorite X Men, and that's Rogue. I just love her character as Rogue. It's a little different than the comic book, but I don't give a damn. She just brought that character to life for me in a different way, and I prefer her take on it than the comic books. Actually, if I'm being honest, um, but I do love Trick or Treat. It's one of my favorite anthologies. I mean, it's my favorite one actually. Second close is Creep Show. I love anthologies. And so you've never seen X Men. You don't know the X Men. And you've never seen True Blood, obviously, because if you don't know who Sookie Stackhouse are, Sookie Stackhouse is, you don't know True Blood. Well, Rogue is one of the X Men, and she her power is if she touches you, she absorbs your energy. If you're human, she can kill you. If you're mutant, she can take on your powers. And I I'm a big fan of True Blood. It's where I met Alexander. Was introduced to Alexander Skarsgård. But He's been in a lot of things, and there's not a movie that he's in that I don't like, except for one. I didn't like it because he was killed off like at the beginning of the movie, and I was like, "What the hell? How can you say he's in this movie? He's in it for 10 minutes. False advertisement." I like the movie that he was in, that he's on in for a few minutes, but it is about 7:30 now. It's a minute till. I've been getting up. Yeah, exactly. That's what happened. They marketed it up like Alexander was in the whole damn movie, and it's not a horror movie, by the way. It's a warm. It's a military movie and everything, but it's like Scream for Drew Barrymore. And I'm like, this is horror movie trope. You fucking assholes. Actually, I just remembered a movie that Alex is in that I don't like. He was in Zoolander. I think that was the first thing he ever was in. I don't know for sure though. But I, I, the movies that have been still on, I like some of his stuff, but I don't like a lot of it. And that's a good example. I prefer Ben when he's in a movie where it's a dry comedy or it's either like a drama comedy or an action comedy, and I don't like straight up comedies with him in it. But most of my comedies are not straight up comedies, except the ones from the like 80s. I Unless it's sexual in nature, and then I will watch it. Like American Pie. I like the first two American Pies. I don't really like the rest of them. Um, I like a lot of the Wayne's Brothers movies, but they make a lot of movies that are horror comedy kind of thing. A scary movie. So that goes back to the whole thing, not a straight up comedy. Oh, speaking of, okay, well, I've been on here long enough. It's been almost 2 hours and 30 minutes. What is good for the channel? But yeah, I have a lot of ideas for the channel. I mean, I thought maybe I could talk about the actors I like and what they're in that I like, and talk about my favorite books, and like I said, the witchcraft stuff and everything. Yeah, maybe I'll do a video today on different correspondence, like drinks and everything. And I thought maybe that I could incorporate different drinks and talk about them and what you can use them for. And some drinks people will probably be like, you can't use that in your witchcraft, but I'm going to talk about how you can put magical intent into anything, even Coke. Um, and and go through all the different things that I can do, and maybe I'll do that today. It's a little fun thing to do. Do some hot beverages, which I'm probably going to regret, but talk about ever. I know a few people talk about coffee, not very many, but a lot of people talk about tea. But I'm going to also talk about what you can and what you can do for the whole hot chocolate. How you can get magical intent with hot chocolate, and but yeah, I'm gonna go since you're going to bed and everything. Have a good sleep, and thanks for being on here. Thanks to Jim from Now It's Dark for being on here. And Erica is EA Horror. Go sub to her if you're not, please. She's got a lot of great content. She does a lot of unboxings. Some of them are unboxings for witch craft content. Some are like stuff for horror stuff, like books, movies, and merchandise for that. But yeah, good night. Um, Remember, be the person you're meant to be, not the one that everybody expects you to be. Bye, everyone. See you soon.